Thank you, Molly. The one and only Tank Davis with me right now, one of the best fighters on the planet Earth. Tank, good to see you. Why this fight? What has he done to deserve to be in the ring against you?
He's a world champion himself. He's coming up with the dare to be great. So we fought before, you know, so it's history. There's history in that. There's two guys that's trying to be great.
Now, he's not one of those guys that's going to be foolish enough to talk about how he shook you during some sparring session or something like that, like Frank Martin tried to do and really ticked you off. I was talking about it on the show. I don't know if you saw me, Tank, back before the Frank Martin fight last June. I said, you looked at me during a press conference, and you looked at him and you said, you really, really should have waited. You took this fight too early. You really should have waited. That's what you told him before the fight, and then you went and put him to sleep. This cat right here, he ain't saying something like that about you, is he? He's not doing that, is he?
No, but Lamar had more experience than Roach.
Like the Andre Wards and the Floyd Mayweather, who can talk good and still articulate things to their to their grandchildren, to their children. And for me personally, it's like I want to make sure that I'm able to really speak well to my kids and my grandkids and all of that. So
100%, and I applaud fighters like you for setting an example for young fighters coming up. Like, defense and tactics and understanding the game is the most important thing. These guys that want to put on an entertaining fight and just go in there and slug it out, like, man, you are giving up your brain for some people who don't give a about you.
Oh my God, that's the God's honest truth right there. I be seeing a lot of fighters nowadays where they stand there like punching bags.
The boxing world is buzzing over a potential showdown between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. What began as subtle comments and light jabs has quickly escalated into one of the most talked about rivalries in modern boxing. Fans and analysts are debating who would prevail, while Davis recently made headlines with a bold warning, showcasing the knockout power and aggressive style that could make this clash explosive.
Why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet. He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you gonna get hit. What you gonna do?
Gervonta Davis openly questioned Shakur Stevenson's accomplishments, dismissing the hype around him. Davis claims Stevenson hasn't truly proven himself against the most dangerous opponents in the division, adding fuel to the growing rivalry.
Pop's gotta go. He was in the corner. I watched the fight. He's in the corner. Yo, fight back. Do something. That's not a plan.
I'm saying
That's not
crazy as shit. He was in the other corner, so you probably...
No, but he watching, you can't read lips. You watching that whole fight. I noticed that about you. No, you watching the corner. You like this.
The craziest things to him. You're losing.
Fight. You're losing. Fight. What the fuck is that? I need somebody to say, left jab, cross. What the fuck is that?
My only thing about this, though, when he been doing this.
The simmering and increasingly intense rivalry between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson has grown into one of the most captivating storylines in modern boxing, generating heated debate among fans, analysts, fighters, and commentators alike, as the clash represents not just a battle for dominance in the division, but a contest of contrasting styles, philosophies, and legacies. Davis, renowned for his explosive knockout power and relentless aggression, has openly questioned Stevenson's accomplishments, asserting that while Stevenson may be technically skilled and defensively sound, he has yet to fully prove himself against the most dangerous opponents or demonstrate the kind of decisive victories that define true greatness, claiming that Stevenson's reputation is built more on technical finesse than on imposing authority inside the ring. He also criticizes Stevenson's overly cautious and defensive style, arguing that a top fighter must not only evade punches and control distance but actively impose their will and take risks, insisting that fear has no place in a professional boxer's mindset and that nothing about Stevenson intimidates him. On the other side, Stevenson has maintained a calm and confident stance, emphasizing his focus on facing the best competition, proving his skill against elite opponents, and solidifying his legacy through discipline, strategy, and precise execution, viewing the rivalry as a natural evolution from mutual respect to serious competition, as both fighters ascended the ranks and sought supremacy within the same division. with Stevenson interpreting Davis's occasional frustration when his name is mentioned as a sign of respect mixed with concern, highlighting the personal dimension that has emerged alongside the professional stakes. The boxing world is deeply divided on who would have the edge, with experts and former champions weighing in. Teddy Atlas praises Stevenson's speed, ring IQ, defensive awareness, and ability to control distance, calling him extremely difficult to beat, but acknowledges that Davis's raw power, explosiveness, and ability to constantly apply pressure could disrupt Stevenson's rhythm. Roy Jones Jr. highlights Stevenson's discipline and mental focus, while warning against underestimating Davis's devastating knockout capability. Terrence Crawford notes that Stevenson's defensive mastery and early-round control could neutralize Davis's late-fight power surge. Oscar de la Hoya emphasizes Davis's relentless forward pressure and ability to overwhelm opponents, contrasting it with Stevenson's measured, defensive approach. Mike Tyson explains that while Stevenson's style is technically brilliant, Davis's aggression could force him into more active exchanges, potentially creating an intense and memorable battle. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather Jr. compares Stevenson's technical mastery to Pernell Whitaker, highlighting Stevenson's precision, defensive intelligence, and strategic approach as the ultimate counter to Davis's raw knockout power. Supporters of Stevenson, including Clarissa Shields and Sean Porter, point to his consistency, ability to control opponents, and tactical adaptability as key factors that could give him an edge over Davis, while Davis's advocates emphasize his explosive power, ability to end fights dramatically, and capacity to capitalize on a single opportunity to change the course of a match. Analysts also note that Stevenson has faced a wide array of technically skilled opponents, giving him valuable experience in adapting to different styles, whereas Davis has built a reputation as one of the division's most dangerous punchers with an impressive knockout ratio, making the matchup a true test of power versus precision, aggression versus strategy, and risk-taking versus calculated control. Ultimately, this potential showdown is shaping up to be a clash that could define a generation. A fight in which both athletes risk everything to assert supremacy, proving once and for all whether explosive offense or meticulous technique will dominate, while fans, former champions, and pundits continue to debate, speculate, and eagerly anticipate every new development, knowing that this could become one of the most thrilling and consequential bouts in contemporary boxing history.